If you're alone in the forest and they see you, don't breathe. I was not alone, that something or someone was following me. The adrenaline pumping through my veins. Every time I held my breath, the eyes stayed still, like they couldn't move unless I breathed. It was a terrifying game of cat and mouse, and I was the prey. I could feel their gaze, heavy and unrelenting, but then I couldn't hold it anymore. My lungs screamed for air and I knew I couldn't keep this up. I took a deep breath, the sound echoing in the silence. I gasped for air, and in a flash all the eyes rushed at me. It was like a wave of darkness crashing over me. The glowing eyes the only thing I could see. I felt myself fall to the ground, Everything went black, and the whispers stopped. The last thing I remember was the cold ground beneath me and the feeling of being watched, even as I lost consciousness. I woke up in a strange place, not the forest, somewhere else. The walls were stone, covered in weird carvings, and the scariest part? There was no sound. Not even my heartbeat. I realized then, they had taken me to their world, the shadow world, and I wouldn't be able to leave, unless someone else entered the forest and made the same mistake. Part 2, The Shadow Eyes. When I woke up in that creepy place, I looked around, trying to make sense of my surroundings. The trees loomed over me like silent sentinels, their branches twisted and gnarled, casting eerie shadows on the forest floor. I was completely alone, and the silence was deafening. It was as if the entire forest was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The only sound was the crunch of leaves under my feet as I moved cautiously. The air was freezing cold, like the whole room was made of ice. My breath formed small clouds in the air, and I could feel the chill seeping into my bones, making me shiver uncontrollably. And the strangest thing? I felt like something was watching me. Not with eyes, but with the room itself. It was an unsettling sensation, as if the very forest was alive and aware of my presence. Out of nowhere, a shadow appeared in the corner. It was a dark, amorphous shape that seemed to shift and change, never staying still for long. Not a person, more like black smoke creeping along the wall, forming a face. The face was indistinct at first, but then it became clearer, more defined, and I could see its hollow, empty eyes staring back at me. It whispered to me in a broken, eerie voice, "You are one of us now. There's no way back." The words sent a chill down my spine, and I felt a sense of dread wash over me. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. I couldn't even whisper. It was as if my voice had been stolen, leaving me mute and helpless in the face of this terrifying apparition. I stepped back, panicking, and suddenly, the floor opened up. The ground beneath me gave way, and I felt myself plummeting into the darkness below. I felt myself falling into a bottomless pit. Complete darkness all around me. The sensation of falling seemed to go on forever, and I was engulfed in an overwhelming sense of despair. But here's the weirdest part. As I fell, I saw faces. They appeared out of the darkness, one by one, their features twisted and grotesque. So many faces, all with the same black eyes staring at me. Their eyes were like voids, empty and soulless, and they seemed to bore into my very being. They whispered, "You're next. Bring someone else." The voices overlapped, creating a cacophony of whispers that echoed in my mind, filling me with a sense of impending doom. I knew then that I was trapped in this nightmare, and there was no escape. Are you sure nothing's watching you?